you ever had to choose between putting gas in your car or eating dinner? Have you ever had to go hungry so you could pay rent for the month? Many people face these difficult decisions every day. To help people from choosing to pay bills or eat, Corinne St. Jean founded Project Hand Up. As a college dropout with a job paying minimum wage, I was faced with this challenge often. I felt I was failing at life, being a young adult who could not pay bills and afford to eat. I felt I was not needy enough to go to a food bank, and I also was embarrassed to go to a food bank. A program like Project Hand Up helps people who are in a similar situation to what I was in when I was younger. As a nurse, I see many elderly who I'm discharging from my facility every day, faced with the burden of having to pay bills and eat when they get home. Project Hand Up helps thousands of people, elderly, impoverished, homeless, and the working class, so that they don't go hungry and they can pay their bills and eat. Poverty is something many people in the nation face. The topic I am addressing today is a program called Project Hand Up, founded by Corinne St. Jean, and how the program helps feed people in the community of West Warwick, so that they do not have to choose between paying bills and going hungry. The community and surrounding areas of West Warwick, Rhode Island are facing hardships and poverty, causing people to choose between putting food on the table or paying bills. The poverty rate in Rhode Island is 13.4%. The minimum wage in Rhode Island is $10.50. With the minimum wage being at $10.50, it is very hard for some families to feed their families and pay their bills. Especially families with multiple children, even single people are having trouble making minimum wage and being able to afford to live, because the cost of living has gone up in Rhode Island and the nation. In 2017, a local member of the community founded a program that helps families and individuals in need of food assistance called Project Hand Up. Corinne St. Jean founded Project Hand Up after dedicating her time to handing out prepackaged meals to homeless. There's a need to provide food for the homeless, impoverished, and the elderly. As Corinne St. Jean said, she went from feeding about 100 people in a 3-hour period to 300 or more in a 4-hour period. That's how many people were showing up to Project Hand Up looking to buy groceries and food because they couldn't afford to eat on their own and pay bills. And this was a better option for them to be able to afford everything and not feel as if they were taking handouts, which is why she calls it Project Hand Up. The food of Project Hand Up is donated by local grocery stores and restaurants. They donate things that are about to go out of stock and things that are in overstock. So they just take their extras and they donate it to Project Hand Up. Through this program, people could keep their pride and put food on the table. Project Hand Up provides a suggested donation price that low-income families and households can pay, so that they do not have to choose between paying bills and paying for food. The working class people sometimes feel shame in going to a food bank because people feel as though they're for needy people, homeless people. But sometimes working class people, especially ones who are making minimum wage that have families with multiple people in them, cannot afford food. So they're going to if they go to Project Hand Up, there's a suggested donation of $3 a bag, and they can get what they need in their bags, and they either pay the suggested donation price, or if they can't afford it, someone else might pay a little extra so that week they can not have to pay as much. So it's just a suggested donation. People who can't afford to pay it do not have to pay it, but that's why Project Hand Up relies on donations, and they take monetary donations, and they also take grocery and toiletry item donations. Through this program, so poverty is something that many people will continue to face, and Project Hand Up, along with its founder, Corinne St. Jean, continue to help people keep food on their tables in Rhode Island. More than 5 years ago, Corinne St. Jean was feeding homeless out of the back of her van, and today she's dedicating her efforts to helping feed the community of West Warwick in an established location where people can come in and shop and buy groceries for a reduced price. She helps people who cannot afford to pay bills and feed themselves.